Have you ever been in a relationship, a friendship, a family tie, or a connection within your church community where an act, though perhaps not malicious, caused deep hurt and division? It's a painful place to be, and it's a reality we often face in this fallen world. Today, we're talking about toxic relationships, specifically the kind sparked not by malice or gossip, but by a failure in sensitivity and timing, and how we, as followers of Christ, are called to respond. Let's consider a scenario. A friend is going through a devastating, deeply embarrassing, and painful situation. Perhaps their son got in trouble and the news hit the local press. The facts are public. However, a close friend, with good intentions, chooses to share that news with others in their small group to rally prayers. The friend whose burden was shared feels profoundly betrayed. Why the betrayal if the news was public? Because something being publicly available is not the same as it being publicly shared by you. The pain of the event was already great. The sharing, even for prayer, felt like a public stripping away of his dignity, a failure to respect his emotional boundaries during a crisis. The question then becomes, how do we, as Christians, untangle this breach of charity? The Holy Scriptures give us clear guidance on how we should handle conflict and, more importantly, how we should treat one another with love and charity. First, let's look at the immense weight of our words, even when speaking facts. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 15:1, KJV, "A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." Even a true statement can be delivered with grievous words or shared at a grievous time. When a friend is in pain, our words, even our prayers, must be handled with the utmost care. You may not have revealed a secret, but you spoke about his pain without his permission, making a private wound feel exposed again. This lack of sensitivity is what caused the relationship to turn toxic in this moment. Second, we are given the high command of charity, which is Christian love. In 1 Corinthians 16:14, KJV, "Let all your things be done with charity." This means every action, every word, every decision to share information must be filtered through love for your brother. Was sharing the news the most loving, most considerate, or most charitable thing to do for him? Or was it simply the easiest way to gather support from others? When you operate in charity, you prioritize the wounded feelings of your friend above the expediency of the prayer request. How do we deal with a relationship that feels toxic due to this failure of charity? We are called to do two things: humble ourselves and seek reconciliation. The Apostle Paul tells us in Romans 12:16, KJV, to be of the same mind, writing, "Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits." Condescend here means to come down from your own wise opinion, your conceit, that you acted correctly for prayer, and instead come down to the place of your grieving friend. Take responsibility for your failure to be sensitive. Go to your friend, express your sincere regret for the pain you caused by making his public pain a topic of conversation, and ask for his forgiveness. Your friend is hurting. Your humility can begin to heal the breach. If your friend cannot yet forgive you, or if the relationship must be distant for a time, you must still extend unconditional forgiveness to him, as Christ commands in Mark 11:25, KJV. "And when ye stand praying, forgive, if ye have aught against any, that your Father also, which is in heaven, may forgive you your trespasses." To deal with toxicity in a Christian way is to absorb the pain, forgive the harshness, and let the love of Christ guide your peace. Do your part to live peaceably, and let God handle the rest. Taking a moment to sincerely apologize and seek reconciliation is the first step back toward a relationship rooted in Christ-like love. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe or follow. If this video moves, you please share with someone that you feel needs to hear these words today.